Hello everybody, we are back, and I am laying in my new bed, in my somewhat new house, because I done fucked up. I accidentally saved over the playthrough that we were using for the channel, so that is gone, but I've got some new toys with some mods. Look at them! I got some toys up here, my plushies. But, because I deleted that by accident and got rid of it, I could not find a way to recover it because I saved over it. Yeah, we're just gonna have some fun with my other file. It's with my big ass base. So, this is my house. You've seen my bedroom. We got our big ass kitchen. We're a bit higher level in this one, and I've done a little bit more farming with metal, as you can see. And we actually got some delicious jerky cooking in our preservative. We have a big crafting room that has some mod-related benches. And of course we have the same mod that allows me to build on the floor and have silent stuff. This is part of a new mod I just got, which is a decor one, which is what gave us these. And they're so adorable. So let's go see what the front of my house looks like. We go out here, we got a nice little lake. I have Dimmy, my elite Dimetrodon, which is actually rideable, if I can get on him. So, we're going to be using him later, so we're not going to worry about that. We have Sarah, the Sierratops, and I have Cassie, the Casteroid. So we actually have one on our team. And you can see the big guy over here. I have Atlas, the Coatlas. So he's my big boy. He's my big carrier. I got him hilariously. I fell off my Pteranodon because I accidentally hit dismount in the air. And I landed perfectly on his back. So I shot him down. And took like 2 hours to tame him up, even with the faster tame. And we have our very own waterfall. You guys could probably hear that in the background. And actually, I'll show you some fun things I did with my backyard. So we gotta run all the way through here. Oh, yeah, I even got my little drinking fountain slash shower. But when we go to my backyard, we have this thing, which allows me to craft some other things for the redecorating. I have my training dummy, so I can punch some shit, figure out what my DPS is. We got a table. And of course, the most important, we got a diving board to go into my pool. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this area. It is a little bit noisy because of the waterfall. But we ain't even done this tour yet. I am going to be building like a big garage. I haven't got that far yet, but we have 3 very powerful raptors. We have Flay, who is like almost 600. We got Ash, it's like 520 almost, and at 542 we got Plume. So my 3 raptors are protecting Bolt, like Usain Bolt, because he's got the runs. Because whenever you go in here and you just jam these down his throat, he just starts shitting everywhere. Which is very important, because we need lots of poop. Because we have lots of our bins, which I have nothing in. We'll do that probably off camera. Because we got a greenhouse now. Uh-oh. Okay, this sometimes happens with this mod. You get stuck on the wires. All that you got to do is use your cheat thing and put it in fly. So now you can fly everywhere. But you just need to do it to get off of that. Then you just got to go back in and type in walk. So that's about all you got to do. So we have 2 of everything growing right now. I'm not going to bother collecting them, but we got 2 of everything. In here I got all my seeds that don't need to be refrigerated, and all of my poops and fertilizers. You go over here, and you got your watering system, and my electricity. And if you look up, every single one has its own fountain or tap for water. You don't actually need that much. I think I could actually get rid of like this one and the one behind it, and this one and the one behind it. and I think I'd be fine, but I like the look. I built them up. And if you are wondering how I got the water up here without having a whole shit ton of cords, I'm using another mod, which is, oh, what the hell is it called? It's called, like, water bore. And if you look back here, it just goes down. It actually takes a bit to make it. You need, like, a lot of stone, a lot of wood and stuff, but it just pulls water from wherever you place it. I did try building the pipes up, but then I couldn't get them to line up straight like this, and it looked retarded. So I just caved and just got that mod, because it's super good. And just for fun, you can kind of see I built like a little triangle house up there, little triangle roof. And he's gonna shit himself. But that's the house. And on the map. Oi, I still got my cold. Come on, zoom in. I'm having troubles with my mouse. It's not zooming in proper. We are way on the other side of the mountain. Way on the other side of the map. And I will show you some fun you can have when you start capturing some of the elites. I did mention a Dilophosaur elite that I had that I could ride. I was trying to go after one of the primes. So I wanted to see how I stacked up. Oh my god. I've gone so long without that happening on camera, and it just happened twice. But I brought him into a fight with a prime Dilophosaur. I got wrecked. But look how fast this thing is. Normally you can't ride these guys. You can only ride the elite ones because they're so big. But this guy is super quick. Look at this shit. Like, I'll actually show you where the other base was. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's like flipping out every so often, but that's just because his tail's wagging up. Their animation wasn't really designed for for doing this. But like, look how fast this is. Look how far away we are already. God damn. And I'll show you like my sets that I have and everything for weapons and armor, and this is pretty much the same setup, but the stuff in here is a little bit better. Except for my pike. I remember my pike being really good on the other playthrough. It's not as good on this one, but it's starting to look a little bit more recognizable. So we are just about there. This is odd because I have to have the volume so loud, or down so low, because the waterfall when I'm recording, that I have like nothing here. There's a golden dodo. But yeah, this is where the old base was. Just over there is where all those nasty beavers are. I don't know what the hell that parasaur is running from. Let's go see. And I love how this guy walks. He actually walks like about as fast as I can run almost. Let's see what level you are. Oh, 380? No. That's gonna one-shot and kill me. So we ain't gonna do that. I found one earlier. The reason why I have a lot of high-level things is I found one earlier that was like level 10, and it was stuck on a tree. So I wrecked its face with a gun. With a shotty, I do believe. Because it was my most powerful at the time. And like also with this place, like, of course, like it's not that far from where we were, but I didn't have anything this fast. Where we are, we got redwoods right there. Big mountain just behind it with a lot of ore, which is pretty much cleaned out because I had to get a lot of metal for this. And we got swamp area right there, which is what I'm pretty much exploring now. So I'm trying to find some of that turret shit. That what is it? Plant species X. I am not having any luck finding that shit. And look, there's a Snarko, just chilling. And of course, it's nice to have a river right by you. A nice plateau over here. Then you go that way, it leads to the ocean, or that way it leads to the ocean. So I'm actually planning on building a raft, and probably do some fishing, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. But I am going to build, on this part here, I'm probably going to build another metal structure to house my stuff. Probably build him a big old landing pad. Although I could do that just on the roof here. I do have a ladder up there, but... And because a lot of people haven't seen the Quetzal, or my little boy Atlas, like, look at how big this fucker is. Just teleport to the top of him. Look at this. I can even build a mobile base up here. I have snappy saddles on, which has allowed me to make this a bit bigger. But yeah, this guy is huge. And I haven't used him really that much. But I've been upgrading his movement speed. So let's see. Well, that's not bad. These guys aren't designed to be the super fast. But the reason why you want a Quetzal is it makes it easier for getting shit that you want. Look at this. Just look, I got a trike now. Just look at this trike. The only thing that sucks is you can't, there's no way you can move the camera. Even using this, I've tried, where I can tell you what it is. When you have the pterodon, like the pterodactyl, you can always see what the level is just by aiming the camera down a bit. But it doesn't get close enough, I guess. So we'll just drop him there. I guess it was kind of a dick move just to drop him. We should have landed a little bit lower. But, so I don't know what I'm going to do today. I had plans. It was all part of the plan earlier. But, yeah, I decided to copy my file over to Play, and I did not save the other file, which I didn't cut, or I cut it, I didn't copy. So that other Play file was gone. But yeah, Cassie's pretty quick. So we ain't going to be seeing any more of that. And another cool thing with this, I think it's Genesis that's doing it. With the beavers, you get a smithy right on their back. You can just make shit while you're here and have them. And also, I think this is just with the beavers in general. Like, if I have a stack of wood, the 300 wood, it weighs 60. But if they have a stack of 300 wood, it weighs 12. And, like, you want to see some crazy shit? Watch this. Watch how much wood this motherfucker gets. Find a good tree. Just, here's one swipe. Bam. How much wood? How much wood do we get? We got 428 wood off one bite. Damn. And a lot of my things don't have food because I have a feeding trough right here. And same with the boys over there. They have their own feeding trough. But I'll show you. I've just been doing some crazy ass gardening. Like, look at this. Like with the vegetables, I have like some of them were over 300. I'm almost hitting 300 with all of them now. And you can use those to make kibbles, which I've gotten into a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna need kibbles for getting some of these dinosaurs and stuff that don't care necessarily about the golden treats. Which I still have lots of golden treats. They spoil quick, so you want to have them tucked away. Yeah, I got 31 left. So we can go get some. So yeah, that's this house. And yeah, I like my plushy toys. So let's actually just go out here and let's just bask in the sun and have ourselves a little seat. And I'll show you what we got. So I've got all the flak armor on, just as we left it. Some of it legendary. And then some of it epic. And this is my first celestial piece I ever picked up. Look at that, 380 on it. It's normally 100. So that's real good. Down here for weapons, we just got an uncommon lance, so that's not as good as my old one. I made the crystal pike, which is treating me very well. We got a legendary fabricated pistol with a flashlight on it. Fucking epic pump-action shotgun, which I'm starting to like. I still like the older style one because it does a bit more damage, but this one's just working out better. And I got a celestial long neck rifle. This thing is crazy. How do I get up? There we go. So, let's get out of here. Like, where's my pistol? Okay. So, pistol does both. 104, and it gets me stuck. So we gotta fly again. So DPS just means damage per second. So, whoa. That's a nice spell lock. There we go. So I forget what that said because I got stuck with that. So 104. What do we got with the shotty? I got this. Kabram! Bunch of 88s. So that does a lot. And also that reload's cool. But this, I have the scope so I can shoot from very far away. 619! Let's actually see if I can get a good DPS. Yeah, 248 DPS if I get 2 shots. So we're gonna jump in the water again. It's so fun. I haven't been able to do that lately because I've been... Today, once I realized that that the gameplay was over, I had to finish up some things. And I'm sorry I did lose that Dilophosaur. He was cool. He had a really cool spit that could knock shit out. But now I don't know what to do. Huh. Well, that's the big tour of this place, and we've got like 15. We don't got much. Don't got much time left. I didn't realize that took 15 minutes. So we're just gonna go look around. I think what was I doing with this guy? Increasing his weight, so I can always keep him going fast. What is this? Get out of here. I need to find another badass thing to go after. Because that was so cool. That badass was awesome. And like, I'm so upset that I lost it to a prime. I shouldn't have gone after it. I was cocky. I thought I could do it. But it just ran over and one-shotted him. And then ran over. Hit me once, knocked me out. And then hit me again. And took like 3/4 of my health. And then hit me again and killed me. So I didn't even really stand a chance. I was hoping to at least stand a chance. And also I found this spot. This place. I might actually build something for. Oh, there's something big around here. But as you can see, there's lots of sharks. Well, there's like 2 right there. There's a manta ray. There's a lot of good stuff to start with, and then you can use them to swim out there. And you can have like this little pool area. But also, speaking of a pool area, saw this when I was flying over. Look at this place. Oh, look at it's got its own little tiny pool. It's not as good as mine, as the one I already got, because it doesn't have a waterfall built in. But I could probably do something with this area. Could probably make a secondary base maybe, and use this as my like naval base. Well, not for that side, for this side over here. Because as I said, I can get some sharks and stuff and have them here, and we can actually start doing some deep sea diving. Because the deep sea is just right here. Look, there's a shark there. Oh, there's some oil right there. You can see it just by my wing. This would be definitely a great spot to go. But I've done some underwater stuff. I cheated one time and I used the do tame and got a shark. Just to try it out. It is fucking scary down there. One place I don't want to be even in real life is in deep water, because everything there is stronger, better, faster, and most of it wants to eat you. Or at least nibble on you nowadays. Let's see what we got. I am actually need that saddle. I have that saddle already. Unfortunately, nothing that great, but these are always good to get. Well, stimulants aren't the best, but we'll take them anyway. Why not? There we go. We don't need the rest of that stuff. So yeah, we'll get back to base, and that was a nice little tour. Wait a minute, where's home base? Where's it? Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can't get this blue one as well. Because I am trying to get some of my items restocked, because I have been doing this, just flying around. I was doing it with the Pteranodon earlier, before I had him, and was just grabbing metal ingots this way. Ooh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, no! Oh, God, this is terrible. It's not doing much damage, but it's breaking everything. Okay, now it's doing damage. Oh, this is not good. Oh, what a way to end an episode. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I will get my Quetzal, and hopefully I can get that shit back. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and have yourselves a better night than I just had.